quite a nice little background, isn't it? Yeah, the flowers, these are real tulips as well. Got some artwork, apart from the TV ruins it a little bit. Hello. It is currently Wednesday morning and I've just been doing some work this morning. I've got a meeting at 9, so I just thought I would give a quick update because I got to thinking about some really weird things that have been happening recently in a good way. So at the very start of the year, I made my vision board and I incorporated like a spirit number guide. What's the word for it? Angel number, that's the word. And the number that I had been seeing was 444, which apparently is, I think that's linked to, do you know what? I don't actually know, but I was seeing 444 everywhere. So it's really freaking me out. And I've had it before, but normally with 6s and 8s, and they tend to be my lucky numbers through life. So the other day, we were going to the zoo. This was like a couple of weeks ago. And like it starts off not weird, and it's also linked with like the nail thing the other day and just like me connecting to like this higher being sort of thing. So we go to the zoo and we get to a set of traffic lights. Basically what happens is I say to Jake, oh, for God's sake, like why are we at a red light? Like if it was America, we would get a filter now because we're not going to be anywhere near the traffic that's turning right. So we wanted to turn left. We weren't going to cut across that traffic that was turning into our like path kind of thing. And honestly, within seconds I said that, I was driving, and within seconds of me saying that, we had a filter light and it went green. So like it was like little things like that. Then the nails, like I was thinking, you know, this would be quite cool to do, wouldn't it, like pink and red? And then I go on Pinterest and it's literally the first thing I see. And then like the other day as well, driving back, and there's an old disused, it's either like a garage or like just like a site basically in the city. And it says keep clear on the road. So I always, and I actually said to Jake, I voiced my thoughts. I said to Jake that I always leave this clear, even though this has been disused for years now. I said, knowing me, the one time I go in the keep clear bit by the junction will be the time when a car wants to turn in there. I kid you not. Seconds passed and a car indicates and turns in there. I just look at him and I'm like, I know these aren't big things. But I was like, are you kidding me? That's just such a strange little coincidence. So they're 3 things. I know they're not massive, but it's barely worth mentioning. But I don't know, maybe it is. And I haven't been seeing my 4s recently. I haven't been seeing those lovely little 4s. So maybe, and what I have been seeing is the 6s and the 8s again. And they've always followed me. Like we used to live at number 68. And I mean, anything else I feel like it would be like giving away personal information. But there's just 6 and 8s everywhere, and they've always followed me. I mean, Kate, like even that, I'm just silly. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, like I said, today's quite a busy day. I've been doing work in the mornings. I've just been doing like little bits of extra work just to try and survive and live, honestly. Things have ended up just costing a lot recently, and like there's a lot coming in 2025, so I just want to be prepared financially. So picking up bits and bobs where I can. Yeah, I was kind of torn between like working last night, which I guess the payoff would have been like I just slept in longer today, but I actually got to, was it even 8:15? I think it was 8:20, and I said to Jake, I was like, I'm gonna go to bed now, and he's like, he looked at the clock and he's like, it's not even 8:30. And I was like, I know, I'm just really tired. So I actually got into bed at like 9, read for a bit, about an hour, and then I literally went to sleep at like 10. And I did sleep really well. To be fair, I got like 8 hours sleep. I was awake at like 6:05, but I didn't actually get out of bed until 6:45, because I was on Flight Tracker and I was watching Mum and Rob's flight land back when they've just come back from Thailand. So I was watching them land. And yeah, there's something sweet about that as well. So I opened the curtains then, saw it was such a nice day. To be fair, it's not stayed as nice as it was this morning. But like, when does it ever in this country? I'm really just hoping that the temperature picks up a little bit because everyone's been so ill recently. And I have said to every single person that I know who is ill, I have said, like, give that to me the week before my hen or the week of my hen. I will be so far from impressed. I feel like I really haven't been bridezilla about anything, but if I was to get ill and get like what everybody's had, I would not be impressed because people have literally been off work, off school. They've been ill for like a week. And I'm thinking the countdown is on. The countdown is, we're talking, Maria gets in a week tomorrow. She flies in a week Thursday, a week tomorrow. And we're then in it. We're in it Friday. We're in it. I do not have time. I do not have time or the energy to get ill. And I would be really upset. To be fair, at this point, everybody that I know who I would be in contact with has been ill and I haven't got it. So I'm hoping I just need to literally stay indoors, like no gym, no socializing, no coffee shops. I also wanted to give like an update as well. So I went to the gym last week and I think I put a clip in of me like at the class, and then afterwards I was like sat like this, like really miserable, and I looked really upset. It's because I was. So I did the glutes, legs and was it glutes, legs and core class, and I've never not struggled with it because it is a really difficult class. And I just find like as well, like the instructors, I know that they have to work all day and that they can't, like it's not physically, humanly possible to keep up and do every single class and participate in the same way with every class. But like they're there and they're shouting all these instructions. They're saying, come on, you can do it, hold it for longer, 5 more seconds, 10 more seconds. And then it's like, lie on the floor, stand up, lie on the floor, stand up. And my tallness, I cannot handle it. Like I must have low iron. I don't think I do, but I must have low iron. To be fair, a lot of my family on my dad's side suffer the same thing as well, of the standing up and you can't see, so you have to stand up slowly because it's just the long way for the blood to travel, you know? So I don't know what that's linked to, but it isn't pleasant. And I think I just pushed myself too far. I genuinely felt like I was going to be sick and pass out at the same time, which wasn't ideal, especially not for someone who has a self-diagnosed fear of sick. So, yeah, I'm not impressed with how I push myself too much. But I think as well, like with the instructors, they just I don't want to like criticize somebody else's job and their work, but if they were like slightly more, like with yoga for example, we get encouraged to hold a pose and stay in the pose and really make the most of it, feel what our body's feeling, and you know, do you know what I mean, be in the moment. But with a gym class, and like then basically the cutoff is if you can't do it, it's fine, take a break, that's fine. But in a gym class, it's not like that. They're literally like, if you stop, they're like, come on, why have you stopped? Why have you stopped? And I signed up for this and it's their way of teaching it. So I don't know. But I came out of it. That was me done in for the rest of the night. And actually the next day, and I didn't feel good either because I was just so, I just felt tired and I still had that like kind of faint feeling. So 10 out of 10 would not recommend. If you're going to push yourself and you're going to go to the gym, I think there's like a time and a place for it as well. You have to want to be doing it. And I think setting some kind of goal, for example, I went last night and I had so much energy yesterday. I was driving myself and everybody else around me insane. I was so hyperactive and it was like a mental and a physical energy surge that I had. So they don't come often. So when they do, I try and make the most of them. Got to 5 o'clock, I went to the gym straight away and I actually said to myself, I'm gonna run on the treadmill for 30 minutes. And that 30 minutes I was intending on doing without stopping and just to see how I got on really, because have I ever done that? I don't think I've ever really tried to just run uninterrupted for 30 minutes. So I popped the treadmill on and I started running like a minute in, so I literally went straight into it, and I adjusted it to 40 minutes so I knew that it would stop after 40 anyway, because I can get carried away and not stop and then just push myself, and then I'll end up being like exhausted, or I'll have no energy left to walk home then because I've done too much in the gym. So anyway, long story short, it was amazing. I managed to do, I think it was like just over 4 kilometers and it was in 30 minutes. But the most impressive thing that I'm most impressed and like I'm just proud of is that I was nose breathing the entire time. I think I got to 25 minutes in and then I started breathing in my mouth as well. But yeah, I never do that. I'm such a mouth breather when it comes to sports. That me in the nose, I can't breathe in through the nose because I'm not going to get enough oxygen. So whether that's like indicative of my physical health improving, and actually like this morning, I don't feel that achy. Like I can feel in my hips a little bit. I have got like a kind of like, yeah, like right in the hip joint. I can feel that I've run, but do you know what it was as well? I finished at 30 minutes. I could have actually carried on, but I thought I'm just gonna show up. If I carry on now, I'm gonna be aiming for 5K. And I was doing, I think the pace per minute was like 6 minutes 30 or 6:40. No, 7, I'm not an athlete. 7 minutes 30 or 7 minutes 40, I think was my time per kilometre or something like that. Which when I googled when I got home is very much in line with my age and my like level of, I'm a beginner. So yeah, I think I won't go tonight. I think that'd be pushing it too much. I really was happy with myself. They cannot keep happening. What just happened? Tell them, what happened?
So see these lights up here? They've just turned on.
What did I say just before they turned on?
Oh, they really should put some lights on in here.
I'm telling you. Is it just me or has February just flown by? Like the time I'm literally booking in appointments and flights for people for the 27th of February. And I don't know why it's making me feel a certain way, but it's just like, that's my hen do. My hen do is literally a week tomorrow and I'm feeling all kinds of things. Maria gets in a week today. We've then got the evening together and then Friday comes and it's the hen do. Why do I just feel like quite emotional about it? I just don't want, I almost like don't want it to come, because obviously I want it to come, but then once it's here, it's like Christmas or like your birthday, you know, you really look forward to something, but then when it arrives, it's almost like, well, it's gone now. Yeah, I can't even really put into words what I'm feeling. I almost feel quite like upset. That's not the right word. I don't feel upset. I just feel like it's just been like so like anticipated, and we just waited so long and planned it for so long that now it's coming in a week's time. I just don't know where the time's gone. I actually don't know where the time is going. It's unsettling. I feel like I just don't have any words for it. I'm feeling all kinds of things. I'm feeling nervous. I think naturally I'm feeling quite nervous. The thought of this might be quite hard to understand, but like I don't like being the centre of attention. I like a decent amount of attention, but when it's like all eyes on me, like people have gone out of their way, they're spending money, they're doing things, they're going for me. That is what makes me feel a bit kind of nervous. So yeah, I'm kind of just waffling. I don't really have anything like to say. I'm just like, it's just kind of dawned on me today, this afternoon, how I'm feeling. And like I've been messaging Maria about it and she's obviously like reassuring me, but oh my God, it's crazy. Do you know, I think the thing is as well, I've actually felt like a little bit lonely in this process, because the thing is with like hen do's is it's all about the bride to be, but the bride to be doesn't actually get to plan anything. Like, I mean, I could have done it all myself if I wanted to, but like I didn't want to do that. So it's all been planned for me, and obviously the people who are going, they know what's going to happen, but I'm completely in the dark about it, which again is what I wanted. And this is what I have to remind myself. It's like, you wanted to do this, you chose to have it this way. But I think the strange part is like, because I'm the first of my friends and like close family and really the people that I know and like I guess I would spend time with, I'm the first one to get married and to have all of this. It's also like, as well, I found like how I carry myself, how I behave. I feel like everything I say as well has to be kind of carefully thought through, because I don't want to come across any certain way that isn't the way I intend. I don't really know if that makes any sense. I know like trying to get like this amount of people together is like, it's mega stressful, and I'm just so beyond grateful for all the planning that's gone into it and all the effort that everybody has made like behind the scenes. I haven't even seen it. I have no idea what's happening, but I know it's incredible, because whatever happens will be incredible. But I honestly do, I just get quite emotional thinking about it, because like I say, like I don't know how to be. Like I have no kind of guideline of how to act, what I should be doing, I have no idea. I can't even think of the things that I'm worried about. Like I just don't know what's going on. I've just got nobody there really that I can ask and speak to without them telling me exactly what's going to be happening. Yeah, it's really hard. Like, I really can't even get out my feelings. I just feel I feel quite small. I feel quite kind of I don't know what the words are. I feel quite lost in it all. Not like in myself, just in, you know, I know a lot of people are making a lot of effort to come, and I can't even reach out and say to them anything yet, like, oh, I appreciate you coming, because like it's not really, I'm not saying it's not like appropriate, but I'll do that when I get there. Like the thing is, when I'm there and I'm with everybody and I can see them in person and have conversations and talk about all the planning and, do you know what I mean, like really kind of go over the details. And I think as well, because Mum's been away for 3 weeks, it's kind of like I've had nobody, I say nobody to, oh my stomach, I say nobody to talk to. Like I tell her everything and we speak so much, and because she's really like my best friend, I know that's probably like sad to a lot of people, but my mum is literally my best friend. So like not even really having her to be like, well, let me give you like a few, you know, I'll give you like a hint, or because it's kind of her and my friends planning it, like my bridesmaids planning it, she can't tell me anything. oh, it's just a really strange situation. And again, with like all of the other kind of normal wedding worries and normal things that are going on, like I say, it's just hard to not sound like you're being spoiled, or you're being like, oh, first world problems, you know, like I said before, like, oh no, all these people are coming that care about you to your hen do. This is why I try not to talk. I just haven't spoken about it to anybody, because like, apart from Jake, who doesn't, like, he does get it and he is great and like understands my emotions, but there's just also some things that it's almost like there's no one you can tell. Maybe there is, and I'm just like internalizing it too much. Anyway, I know I'm going on, and I don't want this to be like really depressing. Sorry if it has been. It's just kind of keeping it real. And like I said before, like I want to be able to, oh God, I can't keep my phone straight. I'm literally holding it straight up against the window, the double doors, just to get some light in here, because it's so dark and miserable today. Probably a reason I'm feeling this way is because of the weather. I'm very, very easily affected by if it's bad or good weather. So I completely forgot my train of thought there. Something about Jake being great with my emotions. Yeah, I'm probably like internalizing it too much, and I should just reach out and speak to people. But the thing is, the best they can say is, it'll be fine, you'll love it. And I'm like, yeah, great, I probably will, but I need to know now. Like, I need something to like soothe that inner that's going on. But I know it will be fine, and I know I'll just watch this back and be like, oh my God, what a wreck. Funny, because when I was just sat down earlier, like I did feel a bit kind of wobbly, and the second I put the camera on to record, like that feeling kind of went away. So it is also hard to kind of document the realness, because once you're in front of a recording device, it does affect your kind of mood picture up a little bit, because I don't know, people who can like cry on camera and stuff, that's like, I don't know if it's genuine, but it would feel quite hard to do for me. Not that I wanted to cry, I just felt like I didn't know how I was feeling. Yeah, again, sorry if this has been really depressing. Hopefully it'll be a lot more fun. And then you can actually watch me like pack for the hen, go on the hen. I'm hoping to film it as well. I'm not gonna like, this isn't my job. I'm not gonna take time off. I'm gonna film every single minute of this thing. Whether I'll post it or not, because I have no idea what's being planned. And second of all, me, probably amongst all of my friends, I am the least important in terms of people from work or anybody in like my professional life finding out and seeing what I get up to. I'm talking lawyers, doctors, teachers, social workers, nurses, police officers, and I can't just be putting anything I want on the internet, so I'll have to, obviously, I'll do it within reason, and I'll just like record bits, I think, but for my own personal reference, whatever goes on like the internet and on YouTube, I'll probably keep stuff for myself, because for their own kind of safeguarding as well. I also have some things that I bought for the hen specifically, so I'm quite excited to have like a video showing those. I'm actually going to do a pack for my hen with me, so if you want to watch that, if you're interested in what I'm taking on it, I'm going to do it a separate video to this, because it's just like a kind of weekly fill you in vlog. How will I be feeling this time next week? Can we just take a second to think how I am actually going to be feeling this time next week? I just love the fact that I can look back on this as well, and I know that because I'll be probably editing this and putting it together like in 2 weeks' time, because I'm like a week or so behind, maybe like a week. I know these aren't watched by hundreds and thousands of people, but I just wanted to like record and document kind of my own feelings, how the process is, and just to kind of watch things pan out, because there's just nothing, there's nothing quite like watching back an old video, and like you can literally, I can feel myself personally, I can feel myself going back to that exact moment in time and how I was feeling. It's 5 p.m. on Friday, finally! It's weekend time, and this evening is disgusting. The weather, I'm not even going to talk about the weather. I'm not even going to talk about you. Do you know what? You don't deserve it. I promised to show you last week the things that I bought myself for the hen. It's so dark, and oh, well, that's helpful, isn't it? It's a pink light. It's so dark in the flat, and it's also a complete and utter tip. So what I'm going to do is go and wash my hair. It's not even that greasy, but it needs a good wash, I think. I might do a hair mask, because I feel like it's just, when I don't wash it and dry it really well, it just kind of does this and looks like a dead animal on my head. So I'm going to really sort myself out. I'm then going to Fiona's for pizza at 7. I want to tidy. It's just such a tip in here, and I need to figure out the changes as well. That was just from last night, because I put it on because it was too bright having the orange glow. So let me show you what I bought. And just like that, this was my treat. A towel dressing gown from Marks and Spencer's. I know it sounds really lame, and it's Friday night and I'm 27. But maybe if we reword it, but it's Friday night and I'm 27, what more do you expect? Can someone tell me why I'm such a granny? Like, I honestly look forward to this time of the week so much. I've just put on an exfoliator gel, not a gel, I'll look in a second, but it's from Elemis. And when I say, if you close your eyes and if it was a bit warmer in here, I could literally be in a spa. It's these tiny, you'll be able to see, no you can't see, these tiny little beads, and they're not like those microplastic. Well, if they are, then they are. Not much I can do about it at this point, is there? This was a Christmas present or birthday present from Jake. It was a pack, like a set of Elemis stuff in this gorgeous, like, cosmetics bag. Oh, and honestly, there's nothing quite like that smell. Elemis is just, it's just next level. It's better lighting, isn't it? I mean, not better for me, but better for the camera. So that was the product. Pro Collagen Boost Glow Exfoliator. Looks like that, you can't see it. Oh my god. And it came in a bag with 4 things that I'm gonna use. It's a Pro Cleansing Balm and then the Midnight Facial. And this, again, when I first used this, it just smells like a spa. It's incredible. This was the little bag it came in. It's a really, do you know, I am my own worst enemy. Did that even break? It didn't, did it? Miraculously, it didn't. I broke in the sink though. When it's closed, it's a great little bag, and I wonder if actually I'll be able to use that going through like customs and stuff as like a, you know, the see-through bags I'm supposed to have. I don't know, I'll try it. But yeah, I really love that, and just for my skin having been so bad recently, I've really laid off of the products that I've used on it. But what you're supposed to do with this, I think, is you just get a nice warm, a warm flannel, and you kind of buff it off with that. Do you know what's great as well with this dressing gown is that I can let the water run down my wrists. It doesn't matter if it gets wet because it's a towel and it's supposed to get wet. Oh, there's no feeling like it. So nice. This isn't even funny. My phone literally just flashed up saying it's full for storage. And there's me filming little silly videos of myself washing my face to put on the internet. God, I break this bathroom. I'm gonna go dry my hair. I'm not gonna bother trying to style it because I put a hair mask on it in the shower, so it's just gonna be too soft to do anything with. Hello. So these are the other things that I bought myself as a little pre-payday kind of hen-do wedding treat that I'm trying to justify somewhere or another. It's just a pair of white cotton pajamas. They literally are, I can't really show you, the way the bedroom's laid out, I can't step back further than here, so this isn't obviously great. But they literally are just a pair of cotton pajamas, very long. They've got a little tie string on the waist, a little bit see-through, but I mean, they're pajamas, so it's fine. Nice kind of, is it hem? I don't know what the word is. And they have got a kind of, can you see, like, they need a good steam, but like, you can't. You can't see, I can't demonstrate this, like kind of lines through them. What I loved about them, they're so cute, is that on the button, there's a little heart, see? How cute is that? So it's a nice waste of a lot of money, but they're washed, they're so fresh. I haven't worn them yet. I'm going to wear them on the hen-do next week because we're having a pajama party, so they might get ruined in red wine and pizza and God knows what else. But yeah, that was it. So that's my treats.
Yeah, that's the thing, like, they haven't given me an offer or anything, like, there's no set.
Yeah. There you go, pop it in. Thank you.
Oh no!
Oh, what?
Oh, I got caught in
Oh no, no, prosciutto!
The mozzarella was great.
Yeah, I think I proper one.
Yeah, I should have done that.
How's all this been?
It's alright.
We had such a nice day yesterday.
Nah, Jake, that's
Because we didn't order it then, didn't it?
Yeah. Very true point.
Oh look, prison on the number plate. Oh.
Very good.
That's it. Oh. Come on, trainers. Whoa! What does that mean? No, you can't stop it. Hey, you got all in one.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, all in one.
Okay.
Nice.
Whoa.
Oh wow.
You gotta get it. Oh my god, that's what?
Now you gotta get hold of one down there.
Oh. Yeah, I see one hole in there. That's hilarious.
Right, Jake. Steady hands, man.
Where does it come out? Oh my god.
Must be here, Jake.
Oh, it's in there.
That's it.
No.
Oh, that's a skill, right.
No, it's not the hard part now.
Get the sausages, but you gotta get past three
to get it all the way
into
to
that
the-
one, yeah.
That tray at the top there.
That's such a good technique, Harris. What the hell?
Not play anymore.
Look. Oh, mate. Oh.
He's got it, he's got it.
Yay! Woo! Nice.
Oh.
I got it.
Did you go to the toilet?
Yeah.
Yeah! I wasn't complaining. It's a Portsmouth martini, but it's called a passion fruit martini. But I don't know, it's kind of
With a headache, it doesn't matter. It's
salud. Yamas.
City has the overall headache because Mo Salah's deflected shot after a quarter of an hour, and Dominic Szoboszlai's most efficient finish.
That's like saying premature, isn't
And put Liverpool in a very, very tasty place. There's the 11-point gap for
Do you know, every day that I come back from my little walk in the morning, I'm just stunned that no one stops me on the street and asks my modelling agency's details, because you can't see from there. There's a certain kind of look we've got. I think that corker, that's aggressive. There we are. Soak it all in. This morning is going to be very busy, so I'm just going to close off the previous week's. Let me straighten out a little bit actually. Is that a bit better? A bit better. I'm going to close off the previous week's vlog with a little thank you for watching and just that I appreciate you. If no one told you this week, I appreciate you. Wishing you all a very happy, dry, it's so muggy today, and productive week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!